If someone is unfortunately injured at work, obviously you're dealing with insurance, you're dealing with an attorney. What are some of those benefits that they're going to get?
Sure. First thing is medical treatment. We say typically there is both a temporary phase to that and a permanent phase. So let's say somebody gets hurt at work. They've got an acute phase of treatment. So they're going to the doctor, they're getting surgery. That's going to be paid for by the insurance company or the employer if they're self-insured. And let's say then that the person is recovered and then has a settlement. Most often then they are going to receive benefits for the rest of their life called open medical treatment. So as long as that treatment is reasonably related to that accident, they're going to get medical treatment paid for. The other benefit is temporary disability benefits. So if I'm out of work starting more than 7 days out, I'm going to get 2/3 of my wage up until a maximum. And then finally, if I recover and the doctor says that I'm permanently impaired, there's going to be a permanent component to that settlement. That's where most people say, hey, I've settled my work comp case. That's the money they're talking about.
John, what happens if a insurance company says, hey, we're not going to pay you anymore, and part of the settlement was for them to be treated for the rest of their life for their injury? What happens there?
That's a good question, Jason. In fact, we deal with that very often anymore. That is called enforcing your right to medical treatment under a settlement or a judgment. In the old days, we would go to court and we would ask the judge to say, hey, listen to what this doctor has to say, listen to what this person has to say. And the judge would decide if that treatment is reasonable and necessary, and if so, he would order it and they would have to pay for that treatment.